Ooh, okay. Your first card has to do with the Eight of Swords. So this is some kind of worry, anxiety, stress. Basically, you might be feeling trapped within your thoughts. Swords are about thoughts and communication. So there might be some overthinking going on where you think you're trapped where you are, like you don't see a way out. But remember, that's a thought. You think it. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. I mean, if you keep thinking, because your thoughts become reality, then you might, manifest that into your life. But this is an illusion, some kind of illusion. Whether you are doing this to yourself or people around you are making you feel this way, like you can't get out of your situation, like there's no way, making you just worried and stressed. Now let's see what the challenge is. What is your challenge? Your challenge is not to think that way. Okay, your next card is the moon. We just had a full moon, right, in Virgo yesterday. So I believe that this full moon energy created a lot of shifts. So facing those fears. The moon is about the unknown. It's about, again, probably some illusions, some fears there, things you don't know. So if you don't know, it's very obvious for you to might want to fear this. If you don't know how a certain situation is going to go, you might not do it because you might be expecting it to go wrong or you're expecting to be stuck, right? So your challenge is exactly that, facing your fears. Facing your fears. You have no idea what's on the other end. It's not even close, my Libras, to what you're thinking or they're thinking. Some of you, this is what they're thinking. They don't want to come towards you, okay? Because this is your energy, swords. So it doesn't usually affect you so much because that's kind of where you live, always thinking. But there's someone around you that is fearing to coming towards you because they fear what the heck you're going to say and what you're going to do. Okay, that's for some of you. But ultimately, it's time to face those fears and just move forward. You're going to be surprised at the other end. And you're going to see that it was really nothing to stress about, or or at least not even close to what you were thinking. Others of you, this would just be revealed. Like whatever you didn't know, well, you will know. So then it'll be obviously easy to go through it, right? Very easy once you know exactly what it is. It's going to be discovered. If they were trying to betray you, if they had, you know, there was some kind of fantasy land or trying to manipulate something in some situation, it's like they can't hide. Darkness cannot coexist in the light. It's like somebody just turned on the light, like, oh, were you trying to sneak up on me? Yeah, you can't. I can see you. Okay. Now let's talk about beneath the surface. So this is the foundation, why things are happening. Sometimes you know about this, like, some subconscious, can't talk energy. You might know about it, you might not know about it. Sometimes it comes into your dreams. Let's see what that's about. Well, they want to give you two. Okay. So you have the Page of Cups. Could be you're dealing with somebody that's just immature. And then you have the Knight of Wands. And inconsistent, apparently. Could be a Sagittarius for some of you. But the Page of Cups is an offer. It's an extension, an invitation. Somebody wanting, like I said, wanting to come through and ask you something, tell you something, want to do something with you. You or them, right? It could be that they haven't started yet. Okay. Wanting to date, like wanting to ask you on that first date, wanting to, ask you for coffee, wanting to see where you're at, if you're the player type or not. And others of you, like I was saying, it could just be someone that is very into themselves, apparently, immature, and they can see that you see through this. You don't fall for it. The Knight of Wands is called this the player card. Very inconsistent. This Knight comes in fast with the passion. They will seduce you and tell you all the good, all the pretty things, and lure you in with their fire, exciting, handsome, sexiness type person. Very suave, right? So the thing is, they don't always stay. They don't stay. And it looks like you already know, or it's going to be known. I feel more like you don't even want to try to know. It's like, I've dealt with so many of these players. I've dealt with these people that talk a good talk, but they don't end up walking it, right? Or they walk right out. They're not here to stay. And some of you guys don't even care about, well, if they did stay, I would, maybe think about it. You don't even care about that. It's like, I'm not dealing with anybody. Like, that's why they're so scared to come towards you. You're so intimidating. Libras, you got that sword. You have the Queen of Swords energy, which is your energy, which is your element. And they see this. They're, get that fierceness going on. You ain't dealing with no BS. You've been through enough, a lot. You're not even going to indulge them in it. Or you're dealing with someone that's like this. Somebody just wants to have a good time. Or this is you. Haha, yeah, this is you too. You're like, I'm going to go and I'm going to just have a good time. I'm going to be with who I want to be with. And don't ask to come back with me unless I want you to. And don't expect to be here in the morning. Okay, okay? So you could just be thinking like, I'm just going to have fun just like they did me before. Them players. I'm not saying you're a player, but just having fun with it. No expectations. Don't expect anything from me. I don't expect anything from you. If you want to have fun, it's cool. These are the rules right now. That's what it is. You're not interested? Bye. In your recent past, let's see. Oh, you have the King of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Doesn't have to be, but it looks like you're more invested in your career, your finances, your family, your home, your stability. I'm only dealing with mature, wise people. They got something for themselves. Business. It's business. Nothing personal, it's business. Right? So, this could be in regards to your employment. Maybe I also see this as news coming in. Some kind of news that is going to make you feel happy. Could be some exciting news in regards to some kind of new job, or something you've been waiting for, something that's been taking a while that some of you might have just forgot, and then out of nowhere it's like, here you go. The letter was lost in the mail. The check was lost in the mail. Okay, so back to this guy. The King of Pentacles is somebody that is very responsible, very reliable, practical. They think about what they're going to do. They plan it out. They strategize it because they want whatever they're going to invest in, whoever they're going to invest in, to be something to around for a long time. Legacy type. Solid foundation, solid offers. This person is solid. This is where you're coming from. I'm only dealing with that type of people. I want to go towards a career, or go back to school, do something where I can live off, like grow old with, have to hand down to my children's or my dogs, however you guys want to do it, right? Now let's talk about your crowning energy. This is what's always on your mind. You're constantly thinking about it. Too many. But it's a lot of cards. But definitely thinking about starting fresh, brand new. A new you even. Get a new wardrobe, new look going on. My goodness. Okay, let me try again. You're thinking about a lot of things, huh? But mostly being you, being true to yourself. You have the Page of Swords. Another page, huh? Okay, so this has to do with speaking your truth, saying what's on your mind. Like I was saying now here is like, these are the rules, these are my rules. You take it or leave it, because these are my rules. I don't really care what you got to say, because you ain't got much to bring into the table but a fish, right? So this is just being comfortable in your own skin, not really caring about what anybody has to say, what they're going to do, just done with it. Being real, dealing with real people, real situations, real money, real. Some of you guys might be thinking about doing something like this in your career, where you go out and speak for those who can't speak for themselves, whether it's advocate or some kind of volunteer work, or there's something that you feel very strongly about. And it's very important that you say what's on your mind, and you know this. It's like you've been guided to. Like, I didn't really want to do all this before, but now I feel that the collective, the world needs me to say these things, and I'm going to say them. Others of you, you are actually being sought after. Like, people have been watching you, your assertiveness, like your being your true self, and people like this. You know, the confidence that you're showing. It's like, I could use you in my business. I need me a CEO, a manager, somebody to be above others. With my Libras, you know, you are very good at not looking into or falling for the sob stories. It's like, detach from that and just give me the facts. What is it? Okay, judge type energy, right? I'll hear your side, I'll hear your side. Let me see the paperwork. Does it all make sense? Okay, we'll do that. So something about a very elevated position, maybe some promotion, or you just like leaving your place and realizing that, hey, whatever the heck you're doing, I can do it myself, and I can do it better. Now, in your near future, what's coming towards you? You guys are serious though, my Libras. Good for you. Not playing no games. What? Victory. You are victorious. You're taking it upon yourself to win this war. You're like a superhero. Feeling amazing, godlike. Don't be offended, people that get offended for that. Just saying. You are your, you know, co-creator and artist. So this is the Chariot. Full steam ahead, no matter who the heck you run over, apparently for some. Okay. Some of them kind of deserve it though. They wanted me to say that. Or cross-watchers, this could be you. Being like, okay, I see you. Somebody feels that the other is more than, okay, like this. I see you, Libra. You think you are that type thing. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna run over you type. But they can't. That made no sense. You know what I mean? Yeah, like, it could be you, cross-watchers, seeing Libra doing this. But this is Libra's reading. So I see Libra doing this. Libra just taking no names. They're just going full steam ahead, facing them fears like, okay, was able to decipher what's going on in the mental and figure out who's lying, who's not, who's staying, who's going. And just moving on. If I gotta win this war myself, I will. I got all I need. Success. Victorious. If you believe and listen to your intuition, yes, success is yours. And you guys are listening. You're listening to something. Something is giving you this confidence, this assertiveness, this knowing, this inner knowing of, I got this. So some of you guys are just actually moving, have moved on, are moving on. And now whoever you're dealing with, they see this and they are very intrigued. Where before they thought they were better than you, and now they see like you are above them. I guess that's what I was saying earlier. And now they want to come and be part of your parade over here. It's not happening though, huh? For some of them, maybe. It's your life, you decide. But this is just moving full steam ahead, not letting anybody stop you, not going back for anybody, going back in their vibration. You are where you are, you've learned what you learned, and now it's kind of like a freaking, what is that, tunnel vision, but in a good way. I'm just seeing I'm focused, laser focused on what I want, my goals, my dreams, my desires. Not taking any applications from any low vibrations. I'm in control of my life, not letting others control you. So there's a freedom, a sense of freedom, being free. Like something was just released. Something just shifted. Powerful. What? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Look at that. This would be riding down that parade after you won that war by yourself. Some of you need a little bit of help, but from those that you knew that were loyal and you could trust. So this is being victorious, being recognized, receiving those accolades, trophies, promotions, everything. Whatever you want, success is yours. Oh, nice. Oh, amazing. Beneath the deck, you have the Knight of Pentacles. You got a lot of knights working for you. A lot of people making, moving for you. You have the ideas, you have the plans, and you just delegating accordingly. This knight right here is the slowest knight of the deck. He always gets to his destination though. So I believe what I see, So what I see with this overall energy is that all that time that slow down, you have to slow down a minute and really get regrounded, refocused, see things for what they are, which is why you were able to get out of this illusion and face those fears, or the universe just, illuminated everything for you, like there you are. You have all the answers to all the questions. Of course you're going to be very successful in that test, right? So this is your slow and steady approach. Your patience is paying off, and now you're being rewarded for all the hard work that you've been doing, for being practical, being responsible, doing the right thing. And cross watchers, yes, this could be you that's being this way, right? Again, plug it in accordingly. Ooh. You've learned, matured, or wiser. I'm not dealing with the scrubs. Some of you guys, this is involving children. When I was meditating over your cards and all this, I was feeling the children vibe, like of, you know how sometimes they'll say, I couldn't look if my child were to ever ask me, why did you do this? I couldn't look my child in the eyes and lie, or, tell them why, and the reason why makes no sense or was dumb. You know what I mean? You want your children to be proud of you. You want to be that role model. Yes. So stability, responsible, mature, real deal is coming through. This is the energy that you're taking on. This is what you're portraying. This is what you've been waiting for. Some of you, there's some children actually coming, new babies being born, your new parents, when you're a new parent, or where you have someone other than you that you're responsible for, you're more responsible. You think differently. It's not just you. If you don't eat, it doesn't always matter. But if there's someone else there, it's like, hey, I got to settle down, and I got to make sure that I'm being the best and solid role model. Okay. Obviously not for all of you guys are kids. Really, it's more just wanting to be that kind of person. With the morals and the values, right? Not feeling like getting away with something. Eight of Swords is clarified by the Six of Swords in reverse. So what might have put you in this anxiety, this thinking maybe you are trapped, is that someone wanting to come back. Somebody had left. Somebody left. Then they are talking about they feeling lost without you, and now they want to come back. Right? So because there is, or there was, feelings involved, it could have been with this person for a long time. I mean, you're not just gonna, some of you got that cold though. You're like, don't even call me. You're blocked. I don't know you. My sister, my mom, who, what? My husband of 30 years, what? I don't know you. But, you know, others of you, a lot of you actually, might have remembered that, some nostalgia, and the whole memories could have got you confused a little bit. But that was part of the little illusion that they do, right? Somebody wants to come back to you, and that caused confusion, thinking they're just gonna manipulate me, or they're up to something. Or this is what, cross watchers, you're thinking that Libra wants to do. Now, something changed. Somebody all of a sudden went from being the devil, they all of a sudden talk about they're an angel. The moon is clarified by the Hanged Man in reverse. So there was, at that time that you were stuck, feeling stuck, not sure if you can get past this or face this, you know, get over this, whatever. It caused you to look at things differently, see different angles, and really see more of how amazing you are. Does that make sense? Like, when you sit there and think about it, it's like, wait a minute, why am I letting him do this? Look at me. Look at what I have accomplished. Look at what I have done. So no longer being stuck in limbo, but it was necessary to be that way. So now when you were stuck, either the universe came in and give you some info, or you just been slowly, you know, gathering it and making sense of it. So now you are ready to move. Face them fears. Deal with it. Now, you have the Six of Pentacles, upright your energy. So this is equal give and take. Equal give and take. We'll put it right there. So remember how I was saying with this energy down here, where it's like, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going on. I'm going to, you kind of put your plans out there. If you, the one night stand thing where you're just going to go have fun. I'm not going to think about any future possible marriage thing. I'm not going to let that cloud my judgment. I'm just going to enjoy myself. Okay? I give you my time, you give me your time, and then at the end, we'll, you know, we'll compromise something, but it's not gonna, I'm not gonna let you affect me with that. Something about before, where things were always one person gave more. Okay, another example, like going out to dinner, where you could have been the one that's always paying for dinner, and they don't. So imagine now, well, maybe before you didn't say anything, maybe it was family, or you just felt like, you know, I'll pay for it, but that was really actually affecting you. So now it's kind of like, look, we'll go to dinner, but I'm paying my part and you pay your part. Going Dutch, right? Type thing. But there's some kind of gift coming through. You're being rewarded. Loans. I told you there was some kind of good news that's going to make you feel a bit, happy, very happy. So this is somebody maybe finally paying you what they owe you, or the government coming in with the taxes, whatever that is, going to come through. Yep. Clarifying the King of Pentacles is the Seven of Pentacles, reaping your rewards. All that you have invested in, took time, nurtured, cared for, all this, gave water to, reaping your rewards. Harvest time. Somebody wants to come in and be this to you. Now they're saying that they want to propose something, whether it's a proposal, like I want you to be my significant other. I know how much you've waited on this. Others of you, this is more in regards to employment, career, that job coming in you've been applying for, or that promotion, remember? You know what, we're not going to go, that's the past. We already know what's the outcome over here. Pregnancy, for some people, a pregnancy is very important. Clarifying the Page of Swords is the Two of Wands, right? So when you were at a crossroads before, you don't know if you should stay, you should go. Yeah, you're deciding. And you're going to talk about it. And it's going to be known. Clarifying the, the Chariot is the Ace of Wands. Brand new, passionate beginning. New job, new career, new money, new desires, new motivation. There's just a feeling of I can do it all. I'm Superman, I'm Superwoman. You know, like I can win this war by myself. Just so confident, like I got this. Something that's lit a fire beneath you that has been there before, but then some kind of in your head thing made you let it sizzle down to nothing sometimes. So it was hard to get back up, get back on that horse apparently. But now you're gonna let nothing stopping you. My goodness. Okay. So we have the Seven of Wands and Judgment. You have decided to protect your energy, do you? Stand up for yourself. Some of you might give something or someone another opportunity, but that's because they deserve it. That's why. Right? A resurrection of something. A resurrection of, like I was saying, your ambition, your resilience, your vitality. Oops. Dang, okay. Amazing. Beneath the deck you have Death. In reverse, could be dealing with a Leo. Somebody, yes, they want to come back and they want to resurrect something with you. That's what I was saying. Some of them deserve it, and you already know who this is. Small percentage, let me tell you. And the rest, they were part of the problem, so that's why you needed to let them go. It might have seemed harsh, or their thinking is harsh. Cross-watchers, I know that probably seems harsh. But again, it could be the other way around, right? Where this is what you had to do to Libras, but again, this is Libra's reading. Whatever you were dealing with before, it didn't grow, it didn't expand. So you had to move on. Okay, my Libras, after hearing what you heard, what would you like to know? You have your question. Helpful people. Let's give you one more. I don't know if they really answer your question. And trust. Trust in helpful people. Trust helpful people. I think that's the problem. Some of you guys are not trusting any people. I don't care what kind of people you are. I'm not trusting you. But they're trying to tell you that that's a lot of how all this is coming towards you, by trusting it, trusting your intuition, really. Because, you know, whenever you meet anyone, there's always a vibe about them. Trust that first one. Don't overthink it. Let's do the helpful people, because, you know, we know what trust is. Because I don't have that much time. Where is it at? 37. That's a 10. And 10 is what? The Wheel of Fortune. It's a destined event. Oh, karmic lessons. Karmic lessons are learned. Okay. This card indicates that it's time to expand your circle of friends. Or you may find yourself needing to do some professional networking. Make time to branch out in order to create the personal or career connections necessary to be happy and successful. You know, it's so crazy, the networking part, when I was thinking, when I was doing a reading, that word kept, the meaning of this kept coming up, but I could not remember the word. I'm like, what is that? Like mixers, like social event, I couldn't get it. And it's right here. Networking is important. There you go, my Libras. I hope that makes sense.